Alright, welcome back to another episode of WhatTheGame. Here's to see if these games have controller support and properly. First game seems to be mouse. This. In OBS. In the studio as well. Okay, so this is not in English. One. Portuguese as a default language. Interesting. Know that multi music 100%. I can connect a controller and see if it works. I don't know how old this game is, but unfortunately it didn't have its own category, which is the case sometimes. That is a very satisfying sound. Okay, so the controls do not work. Only for the menu that it worked. violently fast. Investigating recent events on the space station. I'm inside some sort of space pod. Can I come from here? Here we go. Training room? Hmm. I don't understand why that was necessary. Can't fall off, which is good to know. Grim already. Now it's time to do some combat. Interesting. Mouse spread. Still zero accuracy and I'm almost dead. Really? Hurt and suffer. Only I knew how the combat here worked. Did there something happen? I really need to type. Who decided that for the combat? Like, I have no words. much text in this game. Accuracy suddenly rose quite high. I have to interact with that afterwards, but so far, that's not to fiddle with any controls. Like escape pods or something. Almost dead. Like, I don't understand how I can change targets now. It said to use space. It doesn't work. I'm not sure where to go. We're supposed to do anything. It must be in here somewhere. So there's a notes system scan. Okay. Down. I do a system scan. Remember to call an engineer to see why it keeps going in emergency. Can't use any commands in this mode apparently. Does it mean that I'm stuck here? Close. Interesting. Can't go further this way. Wait, or back? Go back then? You can just listen to the tapes again and then it counts again. Just go back to my... Can't go back. Guess I gotta try my hand at the computer again. But if I can't do anything there, I'll just switch to the next game. I think I did disable the notifications and anything from Seribots so the chat won't be flooded. Doors on, emergency on, stand lights off, network computer off, pressurizer, shower devices, food preserves, and elevate. I do like... Done? Nope. Does go in emergency mode. Perform a system scan. Let's see. Scan now. Maybe with... Okay, there it works. Run file verification. The process will take a few seconds. Everything is on apart from the emergency lights. That's good. Hopefully more doors and elevators work. And close. That's nice. Guess I'll have to do this again. Tricky after I understand what's going on. Didn't respawn with full health. I basically loaded a checkpoint, so if I fail this again, I'm dead. RT5. Hold shift. And I died somehow. Interesting. I don't know what it is when I try new games. I just get so tired because There's new controls to figure out, there are objectives. I just get overwhelmed. Okay, this is too much to handle. How am I supposed to get past this when I only have one half a life, half a heart, say, and then one at the same, so I'm basically dead if I take one hit. The combat in this game is not it. Like, the idea is creative, I'll give it that, but not only is it a bit convoluted, but it doesn't work on console. It would be only for PC. So, interesting game. Since it hasn't been too long, I won't be needing a break. Load up the next game, which is Sky Children of the Light. Timer in the meantime. I tried this game a tiny bit in the past. Try and figure out how the DLC worked. Save or something. I have to watch this video. This is me, I guess. I doubt that is the Moomin House. So this game is supposedly a free-to-play, like, sandbox adventure, but there are these different DLCs, seasons that cost money to unlock. Do not like that some of it is in Norwegian. One seasonal candle. Don't know what that implies, but the Moomin symbol, I think. Date. Remaining quests. Till December 29th, so I guess it has ended. Alice Wonderland. Apparently the new one. I don't know if you can go back to like previous seasons. Works. Wonder, I think this game does have port. I can bring it out, or I can... Thought I could put it back in, but I guess not. This was where I came from. I was sure I was gonna go this way. Guess there's more to do here. They are my light this time. Did I really need to be led through that? At least there's not a lot of text dialogue in this game. It doesn't really tell you much about what's going on, which is honestly expected from this game, from what I've seen. What if I don't want to hold your hand? What do I do then? That was pointless. I think this game is great for just killing time, doing something casual. But as soon as you feel like there is no objective, then that'll kill your motivation to play up a game. I think this is the dead end. Or maybe not. Yes, it is. An invisible wall. Not allowed to burst any further. Is it supposed to look like this? I don't think it is. Wow, that was bright. Did I just respawn? Guess that's how you break the game. And I'm alone again? Burn it all? The availability. Complete, whatever that was. That reminded me of my objective. Oh. Another quest from them. Does that mean I have to do it with other players? I lost my hat that I put on. Maybe it was only accessible there, or it's just not showing in the cutscene. I lost. It's sad. Guess I need one more. Conveniently enough, get it right here. I'm so confused about what's going on. Airy Village. Now it's all winter. Honestly, I find it more fun to explore. Just nothing. The game doesn't always behave like you expect it to. Back here, child. Oh? Gotta light more candles, I suppose. Are there a player as well? I don't know if I'm still doing objectives or going on. I'm suddenly running away with this one. My objective is over here, and now it's not crowded anymore. Some sort of map of the world. Pale Dawn, so that's our first like area, apart from main spawn is. Because I did spawn outside of this, but this was still like a introductory lobby of some kind. Find and free the spirit still trapped in this place. Okay. I like this. Chat with another player who sits by you until runs out. I think there are any other players at your location at the moment. Interesting. Well, I connected it to the end goal or something. This shows me the map. I don't know if you can see the well on this. Some spirit traps. Something there. I don't know if that's another player or whatever it is. This brings the light back for a while. Like with anything, candle can't burn forever. Can I light this on fire? Spirit light gates connected. That I had one, like 0 out of 1, so guess I can't follow into there. Am I supposed to find anything in here? Did have another objective, but now it's not. Be the only objective at the moment. Interesting. Game is very beautiful, but there's nothing to do here. Is that I can figure out. Hello, Omada, and thank you for the hydrate. Happy New Year, how have you been? You've been good? That's good to hear. Did see you playing some Cyberpunk earlier. There was someone else talking, so I didn't want to interrupt that convo. Hopefully you had fun. Looked like you were around the part where you're supposed to break into whatever it is. I would say Arasaka, but I don't think that's correct. You got bot raided? Interesting. Boom storage, okay. So it was an Arasaka affiliated thing. Hopefully the bots didn't do too much damage. You mean just like follow or like anything related to your raid on Twitch? Was this power 3 more trapped spirits to restore it? Can't really see anyone. Must be well hidden in this sandy landscape. I would say I was very close during the winter sale to pick up the DLC for Cyberpunk, but I would say the price is still too steep. Anyone in here, maybe? One is also locked. That's fun. You guys came in and I was trying to be funny, and when I said I wasn't going to bite, they on their stuff and then they follow botted me. People don't have a lot to do they? Pretty pointless, like you can remove those with a click, so interesting. You scared me, Platty. How are you doing, Platty? Happy New Year. It's good to see you. Playing some random free games these days. This is a free-to-play game on Steam. I think it is on mobile as well. First game that I tried, I think I got from a Humble Bundle key. That one didn't work that well, so I ended up ending it early. I'm doing fine, I would say. I'm soon going back to university. Gonna start writing on my bachelor's degree term paper, and I have 2 more classes this year. Curious to see how I can combine that with work, since I've been fortunate these past 2 years having some stable labor, but I don't have that luxury anymore, I would say. There be something down here, maybe? This dark silhouette thingy. I only had to do a master's project. I'm glad I did not have to do a full thesis. Interesting. I think different subjects and different schools do it differently. I don't really mind the thesis thingy. Something I've trained for, and it makes sense to do it in the context I've done it. Okay, I guess I failed my quest. So I will do bachelor's thesis this this semester. Is due for the summer, and after that I will go on to a master's program and a master's thesis to prepare in 2027. After that, I'm hopefully done with studying for foreseeable future. Question is, how do I find more trap spirit? I feel like I've been all over here. Most hands-on degrees lend to projects like occupational therapy in my case, but it's true for most medical program. It makes sense, like maybe there's some projects or some practical like some practical things you need to complete, but at the same time from like the traditional academic program where you're supposed to like use your knowledge to write something, like make a statement or to research something, then those are a bit more theoretical, a bit more heavy on the thesis and the analytics and such. I don't think I've been in here. I think this is another player. see this one now. This one I didn't see before. We did have one girl in our class opted for a thesis, but she planned on going academic after a couple years in the field. It's good that you have like the choice. You have different ways to approach it. I think in my line of field, you could say, there wouldn't really be an alternative to a thesis, but you have a lot of options on how to actually put together your degree. So it's not necessarily a completely set path, but you have different options on like which field you want to study, such as if you want to do social studies, if you want to do politics, if you want to do economics, if you want to do like technology or law. There's also one for sociology. And of course, you can take some unrelated subjects here and there if you want. But most of the time you have like spots reserved for certain subjects in certain categories. For me, I've done all the mandatory classes that everyone takes. So in addition to the thesis, I have for my like major, you could say, I have a law subject I need to take, as well as a mathematics subject, which is like coding, programming. First semester that I had this fall was more about that, like the programming and coding. Now it's more about the intersubjectal knowledge, how to tie it together with like law and such. So yeah, those are the ones that I have left. One for informatics, one for law, which is like freedom of speech related. I had 2 law classes already, one for protection of personal data and one for usage of law when it comes to processing of cases in the public administration. I was able to figure out where I could find more spirits. The butterflies aren't related. They're supposed to be like people who are melted. Like, not melted, I need to melt them. They are frozen. This could actually be another case of me having to move on to the next game because there's no way for me to figure out where I'm supposed to go. What am I supposed to do? With a vast open landscape like this, it feels like I've been everywhere already. It feels a bit difficult to go back to studies now that I've had like a winter's break, and although it's been fairly long, I would say it was very needed and it was longer. I knew how to light this. It's a way, or if it ended to be interacted with. To be a cave in here. Hopefully it isn't blocked by anything. It's blocked. I've been to this one before, actually. I wonder if this is mandatory for progressing to some of the seasonal content, such as the Moomin stuff. I think you can just skip into that right away. Light will reveal your path, or reveal your path. It only reveals like final destination, like not final always, but like where I'm supposed to get to. And I won't say that I'm necessarily able to get there. I'm not like it says reveals your path if it doesn't reveal the path to get me there. This is where I came from, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm able to go there again. I can spin around. I tried. This is the edge of the map, it seems. I'm not able to go down that way. Looks like there could be something on top there. If it's possible to traverse all the way to the top. Been up here, but I have been beneath. Actually went. Let me try to go up there, but I don't have enough time to do so. Yep, I failed the quest once again. But I do know this time where I want to go. And if there isn't anything there, then not much I can do. Never tried to go up here. Who knows? Maybe it's possible. It was that easy. Hopefully whatever I need is up here. Great big cliff, and there's one smaller there. I've been to, or where I started, yes. One is revealed, which should hopefully be enough to be able to access quest many times. is going to be your last semester. It will be my last semester on the bachelor's degree level, but I have 4 semesters coming up on the master's degree level. Started in the fall of 2022, and I'm and in the spring or summer of 2025, 2027 I mean, with the master's degree. So I would say I'm halfway done 5 semesters, and I have 5 semesters to go. Like, I do only have 1 semester left of this degree, but I like to view it as a whole. Go up there, and I did find a spirit by that stone, but it wasn't enough, and I'm unsure where I'm now. Have some love here. Get out again. A little bit finicky sometimes. Oh, I'm supposed to go up there, but really locked for me. Something else that might have been revealed at the same time. I'll go up again and see if another hint. Does show like an ant-like creature here, and then small figure here, which could be spirit over there. Can't really see anything else to interact with. Fly over. Yeah, to actually fall quite rapidly downwards. Like, sometimes less is more when it comes to how much the game holds your hand and tells you what to do, but at the same time, you would want to be able to progress, right? 3 more trapped spirits to restore it. There are no more trapped spirits. Problem. Getting to the dark side. Does appear to be something up there, but I can't reach that area. Probably butterflies and much. Can carry me for a bit if I'm like stuck down somewhere and need to get a lift. But That's all. I'll go over here again, see if it's still locked. Appears to be. I don't think the progress has gone much further, regardless. Like the platform over there shows as being halfway completed. Could there be anyone hiding? There's something here. I can't interact with it. The game actually gave me hope. Figure out something. Go a lot further on this side compared to over there. I don't think I'm allowed to go all the water. I might be pushed back by the wind or by an invisible barrier. I feel like this is pretty much the only place I haven't been yet. Interesting. Some edges I can go to perfectly fine, but here pushed back. And the quest failed. Let's try again. How about we don't do that? So this is where you can put in like codes if you have bought or received a DLC, I think. There was actually this promotion with a Norwegian newspaper that they were giving out a few codes for the Moomin content. Tried to activate one of those, but it said that the code didn't exist. They hadn't really pushed it yet. And once I tried again, it was used up. There were like 4 copies or something with that code. I don't really know how to navigate between the different sections of the game. But I think that's all we're able to explore today. I'll switch to the break screen, take a short break shortly with the final game. Let me just activate music again so you have something to listen to in the meantime. Right. Let me prepare for the third game called Maid of Sker, however you pronounce that. It is also when I put on the game scene that timer start once it starts. Just find it. It's on Epic, this one. One of the free, maybe a weekly game, I think. I haven't added all the daily games during Christmas yet. This appears to be a puzzle game. Interesting that sometimes when I add a game to OBS and then update the stream info, sometimes it actually reverts back to the previous game in OBS, but it doesn't do that on Twitch. I'm a little bit curious what's going on there. I usually like to keep it at the default, even though sometimes, like it says, barely visible. Sometimes you would want to follow that, probably for that is what is advised, but usually it's nice to actually be able to see a bit more. Okay, so this does have horror elements. Interesting. Players who are new to the horror genre and want them. Those who want to focus on atmosphere and story. Can have without the horror elements. I think that's. Yeah, I'll choose. I don't really mind most of the horror games, but it's like a very interesting thing to have.
Thomas, these are not words.
When it's very interesting to have when you're like claiming a free game and you know nothing about the game and it turns out to be a horror game. Then that can be a little bit off-putting, I guess. And can we just talk about this train here? I don't know if it's a British train or if it's an American train or whatever. It looks British to me, or it could be like German or French. Why, when it has 3 carriages and it's a big locomotive, why does it not have a tender? That is an oversight from the developers.
I wish to write. My father has learned of our plans, my love. Yet there is more, far worse, that I wish you to understand, but I fear you may believe me taken with madness. My father seeks to use me, as I have come to believe he used my poor mother. He wishes me to sing for him as she did, to become the star attraction that will draw good folk to this accursed spit of land. My refusal to do so has led to my confinement here at Sker Hotel. I cannot explain further, but ask that you trust me. I beseech you to compose a melody for me, a counter to the song contained within this locket of my mother's. I realize this request will seem strange, that your first thought will be to come straight here, but without your composition, all hope of holding back the darkness gathering here will be lost. Your love, always, Elizabeth.
This is supposedly set in the early 1900s, I think, since one of the posters on the train said 1897, I think. This could be Welsh. Well, that is nice. Thankfully, I turned off the horror elements, but this screen still in the game. Phonographs Save your game. I'm sorry if anyone got a bit of a fright there. Yep, that is the Welsh flag. Somewhere in Wales. I do like games where you can navigate freely, but at the same time, there is something about the sensitivity and bulky movement here that does clearly state that it's meant to be a horror game. Compartments possible to open. The Morgan Railway. South Wales. Okay, so we're south of Wales. Probably around like Cardiff, Swansea, probably more to the western coast of Wales. I think I may need to enter this coach or like that. Way. Nope. Grand reopening of Sker Hotel. Special performance by Elizabeth Williams, new maid of Sker. Daughter of a famed singing sensation Prudence Williams. Enjoy the restorative peace and spa waters of Scare Point. Okay, so it's Halloween. Or like the day before Halloween of 1897. Where am I supposed to go? That's the question. Down this path, maybe? The thing I also kind of hate about horror games is that we're moving so slowly. Oh, the game remedied that a little bit, thank you. It's still a slow pace, like it reminds me of Resident Evil games. Though I haven't played them, I seen people play. Where of the dog? Okay, so I made it over here. Handles. Anything I can interact with? Really like the details of this sign. Pretty good. Monographs, map. I have a feeling that once the singing just opens itself. Nothing will happen. An alternate path there. Probably why nothing happened. Gotta study. that I can use to save the game.
And it was in no small part due to my newfound fame and fortune that we were able to open Sker Hotel and embark on the
Play again, maybe? Know that it would end. Nope. Only allowed to hear once. I'm glad there are no horror elements. I don't want that. Like, in many cases I would probably have chosen horror elements, but... that I need to be aware of. The other way? So? Convoluted way to get the other side of the gate. That's it. Possibly giving some shining reminding us of the Shining Hotel. Dead end seems. Keep clicking the wrong button. See what opens the gate. Grand opening and 30th of October 1897. Doesn't look like it's ready for a grand opening. Answer the phone. Interesting.
Thomas! My Thomas! You do not know how wonderful it is to hear your voice.
Okay, so I'm not Elizabeth. I thought I was Elizabeth. I was only on a phone
I'm
call or
safe
something.
upstairs, but I cannot leave the attic. I've had to lock and bar the door, hide away from the others. My father and uncle, the staff, they have been beguiled by the darkness that inhabits this place. They are no longer themselves, but stalk these halls, attacking anyone that makes a sound.
Sounds good. One.
I do not have the words or heart to voice it. It is far too terrible to recount. Please be careful, my love. This place is no longer safe. I prayed that you received it, hoped that you would come. I know my request must have seemed strange, and I fear it was all for naught, that everything has changed now. Please, Thomas, listen carefully. Together we can put a stop to all of this. My father made recordings on brass cylinders of a song, a strange melody that affects the mind. If all of the cylinders are played together on the harmonium, this madness will end. You need to find them and bring them to me.
Interesting. Some sort of cylinders. Didn't really catch what they looked like. Guess if she's hiding and I'm not sure if I'm meant to be here or not, then maybe I shouldn't make myself known. Clearly a man, so I'm not always. Cylinders. This be like cylinder over here, perhaps. This way. The Great Hall. Okay. First I thought it could be red wine, but I don't think red wine. Trail fashion? Could be wrong. Locked. Secondary reception. First one was clear that this place definitely not ready for a grand opening. Also the other thing is going down. Door was open, not close it.
Please help me! Who's there? Who are you? Henry! Henry Hughes, you must get me out. Hurry! We must get this door open. Why do you think? They're clearly rogues. They're trying to kidnap me. Please, hurry. Do something. What? No! No, don't leave me! They might return any minute. Oh, do something! I can't break it down from my side. Good. Good. Try again. Harder, man! Throw yourself into it! Wait. They're coming. Oh, Bob, please, no. No, don't do this. Whatever you want,
Okay. Guess that's a lost cause. It's like one of those small corridors that servants or staff members will use. That's not good. Only locked door. Only way out is back. Can I? Power back on? But if I interact with it again, we'll just... Want to take this elevator? Ground or basement? The basement. It'd be possible that I would play this again with the horror elements because it'd be very... Just don't like how dim lit it is. Stand by. Or whatever.
What? Who's there? How long have you been there, Uncle?
Oh, don't stop, lass. Go on. I enjoy hearing you practice. You've nearly as fine a set of lungs as your mother.
How dare you? Get out! Get out of here now! You're just my father's oafish tool.
Tool, am I? What the fuck do you know about it? No, that will be you, lass. You'll soon see. And mark me when I say that the only instrument here is you.
I said get out! Go! Come on, leave me be!
Of course. As her hoity-toity fucking ladyship commands.
Sounds abusive.
God, that man!
This it didn't turn physical.
What did he mean?
Right. I'm gonna go to the other side. Whew. Holy crap. Okay, so it's not completely rid of horror elements, but I'm supposed to be safe. Okay. Now I know. Hang on. Right there. But I didn't die. I am fortunate compared to that guy. I don't know if I want to go that way yet. Locked? Back to back myself into a corner, so follow all the paths moving forward. Locked in that way. This. There are so many doors and like so many ways to take. Okay, this is into the corridor that guy met his unfortunate demise. That's what it looks like. Must have come down here, there, corner, seen here, I think. Sure. Did I take this right? Okay, so I've been on this side. Locked. Ooh. Why did it have to make that so violent? Hello? Anyone? Your phone ringing again? There are two more doors that I haven't tried. It's this one and it's this one. I feel like this is the safest option for now. This is where it happens, and this is here too. The locked door still. So, anyways, I want to go back and go upstairs. This is where I have to go. Open. Phone that is ringing.
I'm here. There was someone else in the attic outside the door, but I think they've gone now. I don't. But you must look to yourself first, Thomas. If you should be caught too... They seem to be drawn to sound. You must remain quiet. Dear God, that's horrific. I dread to think of you being snatched like that too. Our one hope of helping him, helping all of them, is finding the cylinders.
I think the interesting thing is that just not some exploration in an unknown place, but there are things at stake because not only is there someone they care about who may be able to rescue, but like they can have contact from time to time. Kind of alive.
But why? What do you think is wrong with them? I knew noise attracted them, but what happened to their faces? Please, take the utmost care. And if I don't answer, it means I've had to hide, that they've come back.
So dark here. Feeling someone could show up at any. Way I get when I play these games, I'm like cowering in my chair. No. Ones that I'm not myself. Another door over there. I don't like this one bit. Wow. It's very narrow, and it's darker than what I've seen already. Keeping my head down. One of those be? So, oh, I knew there was something going on. I was about to ask, so did anyone get anything nice for Christmas? It's like, the thought of something being there is a lot worse than when you've actually seen something. Because then you won't necessarily be scared again. Okay, so they are nearby. Oh, feels so wrong to just chase with. It can be hard to tell where it went since like nothing here apart from this little path where we're not hiding in. Hopefully. Multiple paths as well. One is blocked. Like 1 more hour of this. Great. First. Like a boiler. This game absolutely nails the defense element. The ability to hold your own breath. All the environment stuff. What I was about to say is that I know that a lot of big ships and machines, they have these boiler rooms. You can understand that some engines may have it. The ability to heat up the entire building. It's still very interesting. It shows like sign of big industry or personal wealth. Oh. Some remnants of people. A Welsh lullaby. That is the person who was taken out near the reception in the first floor. Great. A bit on this side. Just info. They will probably encounter her very soon again. Only one door here as well. Like something out of Saw. Locked. Light bulb or something? Why is this so scary? Opening this door. Water. Oh, it's the way up to the first floor again. Yes, I've gone through all of the basement. Why does it shut itself behind me? That's an entrance from the outside, which means some side now. That was all? I remember before I had the first scare, like literally before, like 5 to 10 seconds before, I thought that maybe it was a very cowardly move to turn off all the horror elements, and that I should probably, it's meant to. But what I mainly turned off was the ability to die, I think. Even without those scary things, it's unsettling enough. It's unattended fire. Some sort of bear trap? I don't know if there are any. I'm not coughing so violent to fire. I'm sure I heard someone else. Like in. What is this? It's a. Note. Hear whispers of the Williams family and their evil deeds they have committed. There's too much circumstance to suggest they are not honest men. Leader of these criminals, Jebediah Williams, the head of the Williams family. They are more than humble fishermen with deep pockets. It is unusual and suspicious. I'm sure they are the cause of the missing ships around Sker Island in recent years. 4 lost souls of each vessel, collateral for lining their pockets. Hidden on their land, I am going to find the truth. The rumors must have some morsel of truth to them. Williams' family are smugglers, wreckers, and murderers. I will expose them, and the good people will know the truth. I wouldn't say it's a good idea to go off playing detective on your own. You do you. Or did I? Ooh! I don't walk into a bear trap. Alright then. Moving on. I can say I'm the biggest consumer of like horror movies and such, but why is it that it's actually enjoyable to feel scared? Feel this discomfort? And when is out? Choking hazard. What happens? Death or two. Yeah, that's a factor. Gone from that side. Around to side of the building. Graveyard, of course. Exactly what this game needed. Coughing, bro. Okay, this is not the most fun place to be. Guess that this area is safer than being inside the house. Kinda glad I went in the basement first, since it actually... Fucking hell. Freshly dug graves. I'd say the ones in the dirt here are probably the fortunate ones. The only one with hope everyone can hear me clearly. Oh God. Whose mercy the awful hearted would bless the grave, bless this grave. Send your holy angel to over it. As we can really tell what a lot of that says. Building here. Mausoleum or something. Die Williams. This is his grave. And walk almost up to it. That is. But where am I supposed to go? That is the question. The dead end. There. Side I go. That is only the candle. I do not want to go back in the basement. If that is my only choice, then at least it's somewhere I've been before. Coughing. I'm either braver or stupider. Running here. Just looking for a path onwards. Fencing or tree or debris, anything. A lot of things blocking my way at the moment. Like I can't even step over the fallen tree. Okay, there are actually more graves. Seems, or maybe it's just reflections of the flames. Seems to be the sounds of twigs breaking around me. This is what happens when I end up playing horror games. Like, it's not by choice, by pure coincidence, since I don't really... If I had launched this game, I could have perhaps had an idea that this would be a horror game. It does seem that I can only go. It's unfortunate. I go. Maybe I can. Prudence Williams. He died 3 years ago. I don't want to see what they look like up close. I won't. Oof. Looking for souls to read. Trying to put my it's above my like on my mouth, but I'm not allowed the. Why? Okay, I found my next area. Crypts, catacombs, whatever. Okay. Was fun. Jebediah's cult letter. Has to be read right. Dearest brothers and sisters, this High Council of the Quiet Ones invites you to revere in the power from the song of our source. Together we will achieve true control. Be assured to bring your offering of flesh and bone to sacrifice the weakness within. Join us in the ritual of rebirth. Remember your garments of the Quiet Ones to shield from the weak leeches of the sacrifice. Our beloved silent disciple, Prudence, has volunteered for the position of priestess. This is a high honor for us all. Her position will be anointed at our next gathering, brothers and sisters. Yours, quiet, Jebediah. Definitely some sort of mausoleum. Okay, this is safe for now. Will this one say? I wonder.
That's all well and good you saying that, but I don't see why I shall need your assistance.
I like it less than you. I have other jobs need attending, but your father insisted. Make sure she practices. She must be ready. His very words.
Be ready for what?
This here contraption is spinning. So go on with you. Start your
You
singing.
said be ready for what?
Well, how should I fucking know my brother's mind? Fucking hell, lass. Are you bloody well gonna sing or what?
Fine then.
Nothing else I can interact with, it seems. I don't know if those sounds came from me turning around. Just grabbing myself water. For 35 more minutes of this. I feel like I'm actually getting to experience the fair portion of the game in this time. When it turns the corners. Oh no, that is dark. That is... This way first. Cavern. Why is this so dark? Nothing here. Ooh. This is the way to go up. Jebediah with this solo grave, you could say. Sometimes these they grow here. Kinda reminds me of Alright. Nothing there. Particles that will make me cough again. Stones around noise. Isaac's account of HMS Providence. 3rd of February 1974, which is 13 years ago. Storm of the century battered the island last night. The men, they say they have spotted a vessel off the coast, and my father has ordered us to extinguish flames of the beacon. Word from the men informs me that a ship ran aground on the stone coast, east of Sker Point. Myself in awe at the size of this vessel, engraved on its plaque. On the port side of the ship read its name, HMS Providence. 10th of February. My men, under order by my father, transferred the remains of the ship into the cavern beneath Sker Point. We salvaged what we could from the ship, anything of value, most importantly the contents of the cargo hold. Following day, something was discovered inside the wreck buried in the cargo hold, something I've never seen before. It's alive and in such a tragic state. My father thinks it's fortunate that it is weak, for it tries to sing. Unloading the cargo, some of the men have begun to act strange in the presence of this creature. Singing seems to have an effect on them, even in its weakened condition. I find this fascinating and need to take notes. Father is becoming concerned. The more I learn about this mindless creature, it seems that the song it sings lures its prey, and it can devour and survive. My father is beginning to see the potential of this beast and what we can accomplish with its power if we can somehow harness. In such a dire situation, what they care about the most is possibly exploiting this thing. Then we have the 15th of February. My father has begun to use this creature upon Sker Point, chained to the beacon to aid in luring vessels here. With this, we can increase our potential earnings from the wrecks. I may have an idea of harnessing this power further. With the help of my beloved Prudence, I will take some time to present this to Father and get his blessing. Isaac Williams. So, I don't know if Prudence was, I think, the wife of Jebediah Williams. Is this the son of Jebediah? There's an ominous button here in the middle. I think something will pop out here. Taylor and Lewis carts. Won't press it right away, but it seems that I'm blocked in and just need to trigger an event. Right, this will not be pleasant. Sure. It just moved forward. A path behind it. Why it's so dark? want to back myself into a corner again. Wire. Locked pad. So it's possibly been so profitable to lure ships to this area that they have a minecart system. Haven't seen it or anything. Waiting for my next flight. Click this yet? Wait. Side? Like there could be some. No, it's just cold, I think. Okay, this one I didn't see. That one, there is. Right? I'm so glad that I'm alone. Seen anyone? Yeah, there was one. Just there. That one is locked. Okay. What will happen? Like this. Unlocked door. This is why I need to interact with the second one. Okay, so there are actually 2 light bulbs here. Elevator. This time the door didn't close behind me. Okay, so it goes off. It's less scary than cold. Dias note. Blessings Blessing, douse the follower, cleanse impurities. Prayer, expose them, it's thrall. Exorcism, shield their senses from the song. Birth, rise new devotee to the silence. Isaiah A. Williams, 80. See, I read all of these. Most people are missing. Okay, this is what actually brought me here. Dearest Thomas, these are not words I wish to write. My father has learned of our plans, my love. Yet there is more, far worse, that I wish you to understand, but I fear you may believe me taken with madness. My father seeks to use me, as I have come to believe he used my poor mother. He wishes me to sing for him, as she did, become the star attraction that will draw good folk to this accursed spit of land. My refusal to do so has led to my confinement here at Sker Hotel. Cannot explain further, but ask that you... I beseech... What is that word? I beseech you to compose a melody for me, counter to the song contained within this locket of my mother's. I realize this request will seem strange, but your first thought will be to come straight here. Come straight here, but without your composition, all hope, holding back the darkness gathering here, will be lost. Your love, always, Isabel. Let me also look at the pictures on inspect. First ones seem pretty harmless. Know if I'm inside or outside. Bit of both. It's probably need to ring the other one as well. And open the door. Doesn't seem to change anything. Or am I going crazy here? Weird when you in somewhere for a little while. Seems safe. Seemingly comfortable. Setting. And go back. That is not the purpose. See, that indicates. Yeah, we're supposed to do it at the same time. Oop. That's it, yeah. Oof, my frail little. the way to go. I think this is a dead end. Check it first. Singing. I don't like this.
Please, I beg of you. No, no, don't do this. I'll give you everything. You can have it all.
Yeah, that was an interesting ordeal. Okay. Now someone will probably start to hunt. Not where I came in, and can I open it? Don't tell me I have to go in here. Okay, that was not the place of the deeds. Dead end, it seems. Probably some collectible. There is one of these saving things. Twice. I don't think they do anything, at least not in this mode.
I need to tell someone. Get all of this out. Get this down somewhere. My father does not know that I'm making this recording, but I need to confide in, well, in you, Mother. He has been pushing me more and more in my lessons to sing as you once did. But there is something else. There's a mania to his actions of late. He seems consumed with his latest scheme to revive the hotel, but it is more than that too. Both he and Abraham have been so agitated of late, and they argue more than before. I overheard them in heated discourse over a guest who had disappeared, I assume without paying. My father was furious that there was nothing that could be salvaged from it. And Mother, you have never heard such language. I know our finances are dwindling, and his heart is set on restoring the glory days of Sker Hotel, but he sets so much on my shoulders. I'm not sure if I can do it, Mother. I'm not sure if I can be you.
Those are just banners. I thought people's underwear and stuff. statue, thank God. Okay, there. I'll let you go on your merry way before I traverse this area. You may have lost like a trap or something. I'm glad he moves over to be patrolling this area. Smoke bomb or something. Still there? Supposed to go there or here? This is blocked, so I'm supposed to go here. No? Yes, I'm supposed to see him. There's still thinks he's catch something, but he not find me. Okay, it's there. Not sure. I think still there. Barely visible. So that was him for a moment. It's just one of those ends post. These are statues, thankfully. Something is about to go. Let me just check something. Collectibles. 4 out of 20, okay. Right. I like collectibles that make a small sound. Approach them. They are harder to. Your point. I don't think I'm supposed to go down this way. Okay, still here. Supposed to go straight. Finally hear from Elizabeth again. One thing that keeps me sane. Woo! Fucking dog, man. Musical doll. There are 2 points. Map section. Ground floor. Basement. And I have the garden.
feared the worst had happened. You were gone so long. I dreaded that you'd been taken too. My God. Dear Lord, have mercy. What are they trying to do? That poor wretched soul. You must be on your guard, Thomas. You can't let them catch you. Oh. That must be Calliope, my late mother's dog. I'd so hoped she was safe. I had good reason to suspect that my uncle had disposed of her. It is so good to hear your voice again. Just to hear your voice again. The silence was unbearable.
That was all. Okay. So, here, path forward seems to lead to this path seems to lead somewhere slightly different. I think that means I need to go this way. Your point. More bear traps. More animal cadavers. More bear traps here. Really know dead bodies so far. Don't tell me the dog went traps. I hear it whimpering. Can I help it? Boogie, no. I know I'm filthy. Now the dog is forever loyal to me. For one moment I thought it would be my companion and it just bounced away. I think it's better that way. Interact with here. There are 4 of these. Or I don't see any buttons or levers or anything. Here they are. There's also like a compass here. Points to the east. Let me pull this one. Now it'll point to the west. Love these kinds of puzzles. They're pretty straightforward if you manage to see everything. Back to here. Oh. Now I stopped at the north one. Thankfully it didn't go to the west one again, then it would probably have been circle. Still at the north one. Did it get opened? Yep. Why? Again, was that so violent? Objective updated. Look for cylinders around the hotel and retreat to the hotel. A parlophone, is that what it's called? Also a telephone symbol. Placed back to the telephone. I don't think I'll be able to get much further before the time's up. Once I'm done with this, I will prepare the ranking of these 3 games, as well as spinning the wheel for the next few games that I'll hopefully try out on Saturday. I will evaluate whether or not I'll continue doing this on the weekends, or if I should do 1 or 2 of the days during weekdays. But it all depends on how my schedule works with studying and work, as well as when I have energy. Somehow it feels creepier to traverse you. I think this could be a good place to end. I don't know if there are any more phones. Save my progress. Another building. Try to go there and see. Disappear. Another one, I think. In there, or some sort of chemistry. Just, I think. No, this is a bigger scene. World. Can only use it once. To go outside again, or I can go here. Okay, there's another one. Oh, why? That scared me so much. Right. Let's see what this one has to say. Deeply unhappy. Right. We'll end it here. And let's pull up the ranking as well as the wheel of names that I use. This. So I think it will be interesting going forward since there have been so many free games, both that I've gotten through Humble Bundle keys and ones that I've claimed through Epic, the Epic Game Store. It's been a bit difficult to update this, what you call it, this template, since it sometimes doesn't save new entries unless you like rank anything at the same time, I think. But I know that this one does actually save new entries pretty easily, although when I switched browser it didn't remember the ones that I'd already played. So I will shortly add all the new games I have to the wheel and the tier list. Let's see. Just in the background. For first game, which was Communicated. One is... all of these games should be on the list. 100% sure. There it is. Say this one was the first D tier game. It did have some promising features, but it, like, design and the skill ceiling, like I would say the luck, the timing to the minigame there didn't really work. See this? It's a bit annoying. So yeah, that's a D tier. Not enjoyable at all, unfortunately. Not all free games can be great. The next game I played was Sky Children of the Light, which is there on the tier list. I would say this game was alright. Not sure if I would play it again, since it was a bit difficult to understand the objectives along with how the game played. The next game was Maid of Sker. This game was is actually in between enjoyable, which I would play again, and not really my typical game. I don't really play horror games too much. This was also a horror game, but it wasn't that scary compared to Maid of Sker. So I would say this one is also in the alright category. Or is that too harsh on the game? It's either an A tier or B tier. So the thing is, like, is it as good as these games, or is it down with here? I would say it's an A game. For someone who likes horror games, it will probably be an S tier. The next thing to do is to spin the wheel and pick 3 more games for next week. Currently have 57 games on the wheel, and there will be closer to 100. Interesting. Next week I'll be starting with Perfect Date, which is a cat dating simulator game which I have on Steam. I think I bought it very cheaply on sale, so it's not really a free game. Arcade Paradise. I think this is a game I have on Epic Game Store. And the final game I will try next week. That will be Gigantic Rampage Edition, which is possibly also a game that I have on the Epic Game Store, but I will have to see about that. So that is all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope everyone has had a great Christmas and a good start to the new year, and that it was interesting to see different games I've been trying, both as a start in December and now I'll try more consistently 2 times a week throughout the winter months at least. I think I'll have enough games to keep me going for most of the summer as well. So it'll be close to a full year this series, if not a full year. Again, thank you very much for being here. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day. And thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.